So I actually forgot to raise the volume of the music, so it's been playing just for me, but it's fine, it's fine. It also made me want to replay Fragile Dreams. Damn, that was a good game. Sad, but good game. Also, hello! Wow, Sims. Yes, but don't worry, we're not gonna be playing The Sims. Even though I might play The Sims someday on stream. But not yet. Not yet. Hello, Socha. Not yet, because tonight... Too good to be true. You want me to play The Sims? You just have to ask. And then I'll say no. No, I mean, I will play it someday. It's not a problem. It's not a game I don't want to play, so it's fine. I mean, it's not Curse of Enchantia, so it's absolutely fine. Okay, but tonight, finally, after, what was it? How many bad games did I mean, not bad games, but how many meh games did I stream in a row? Like 3? 2? I mean, Universe and Innocence Until Caught were definitely... Return to Zorg, yes, that's 3. 3 meh games in a row. Which made me very mad. And finally, I'm gonna play something that's... probably gonna make me a bit mad. Maybe not tonight. But yeah, at least it's a good game. Finally, some good fucking food. Finally, we're gonna play something good. And that good, of course, is Gabriel to the Beast Within. So, of course, if everyone needs a little, anyone needs a little recap on who Gabriel Knight is. Gabriel Knight is a bookstore keeper and a writer, I guess, who remains, you know, entangled in a sort of voodoo murders in the first game. And he discovers he belongs to a line of Schattenjäger. Music is a little too high compared to your voice. It seems fine over here, but okay. Maybe it's my microphone that's a little bit too low. Sorry. Okay, that should be better. You read about this on my blog? Okay. Yeah, so Gabriel Knight is a bookstore keeper and belongs to a line of Schattenjägers, which means they are, you know, keeper of the light, basically. So he's a knight, a true knight, obviously, as the name implies. So it belongs to a line of people devoted to protecting good against evil, you know, that kind of thing. Having played only recently the first remaster, I was perplexed when I found out that the sequel was an FMV, a genre I was never into. A low nether. Yes, but this was a time when Sierra was trying out different things, and they saw that Phantasmagoria had decent success, I guess. So they gave us even, you know, more money to Jane Jensen, who is the original designer and writer of Gabriel Knight, to make this, which is, I don't know if this had a, honestly, I don't know if this had a bigger budget than Phantasmagoria. It feels like so, but I'm not sure. But it's definitely better made in all respects. Let's say this. Okay, let's watch the intro, the prologue. Sorry, not the intro. The prologue doesn't really say anything, so I'm just gonna let it play, and we're just gonna continue prattling on. And of course, you won't find any famous names in this, because those would have been too expensive. But I think Jane Jensen chose the right topic for the sequel. It's going to a direction of werewolves and Ludwig II, who was a bit of a tragic prince. But we're gonna learn all about him, so I'm not gonna say anything.
Come.
Well, frames the game. I mean, this game wishes that he had such good photography as Fatal Frames. Definitely doesn't. Of course, this prologue doesn't really mean anything if you don't know the story. Which is, I mean, a lot of movies do this and TV series, and I guess it makes sense on repeated viewings, but I don't know. Oh, there's a Clement v. Frankenstein, okay. I don't know if one would replay Beast Within right after you finished it. That's it, that's the problem. So that's completely useless. So let's see the actual intro, shall we? Chapter 1. No, doesn't have a name. Just chapter 1. So I've fought with the subtitles all day. So hopefully we should have subtitles. I mean, not for the part in German. I'll try to provide my subtitles for those. And probably fail. So Gabriel has moved to New Orleans to Germany for the moment because that's where the Schottenjägers come from. And that's where the game opens. So basically, he solved one case in New Orleans and he moved to Germany because he discovers he has a whole castle. So who wouldn't want to live in a castle in Germany, right? I don't know if it's better than living in New Orleans. I've never been to New Orleans. I never lived in a castle in Germany either, so okay, that's beside the point. Cheaper than most US cities nowadays. Probably also Italian cities, I'd say. So those are the markings of the previous case of the voodoo murders. It wasn't called the voodoo murders, but that's what it was. Yeah, the New Orleans setting was pretty great. But I also like the background, the story that they chose. I mean, I can understand the setting is not as interesting, but the story definitely makes up for it. Somewhat, at least. But yeah, the main point here is that, we'll talk about it, but Dean Erickson is definitely a way different character than Gabriel, the first Gabriel Knight.
Out falls.
Hello, Antonio. So I don't see subtitles again. Let's hope that...
Come in.
Herr Knight. There are some people here to see you.
Me?
Yeah, if you please come.
What's going on? You've been acting strange all day.
Please, just come. And
Good
don't forget your
magic man.
talisman. You must wear it always.
Damn thing's heavy.
This prop sucks.
Well, hello there. Shouldn't those be torches?
Guten Abend, Herr Knight. I am Werner Huber. Forgive our coming here so late, but we must speak with you.
What can I do for you?
Oh, this is my cousin, the Huber Sepp. He has a farm just outside of Munich. I will tell you the truth, Herr Knight. We have come for the Schattenjäger.
I see. What makes you think you need a Schottenjäger?
It is because of Sepp here. 2 nights ago, his wife goes
Real
to the
wing
window of
commander.
the house
Or
to
sequel,
call in their
perhaps.
daughter Tony. It is getting dark. The light outside is
Lady
not so
Stevie,
good.
yes. Or
She sees Tony some meters
or a
away,
very long scene from an adult movie, you know.
and she sees a wolf. It is huge, and it is moving towards the child. Mutter
Evil
screams
Dead.
to the child a warning.
Ciao, Alex.
And that is when the beast strikes.
Tony!
Handsome, they say she died.
This always made me laugh.
Sepp hears his wife screaming, comes running from the barn. He sees the wolf, goes inside the house to get a gun, but when he comes out, no wolf,
Can we rewind? We might be able. You can clip it if you want.
and it has taken part of the child with it.
We can clip. Let's see. If,
That's horrible.
Yeah, it is very bad, Herr Knight.
okay, I
That is
clipped
why
it.
we come to you.
Haven't the police been notified?
Oh, ja, natürlich. The police, they think it is wolves escaped from a zoo. They search and search, but they find nothing. This is not the first such killing. And if it is not stopped, it will not be
You
the
played Beast
last.
Within at 14, Alex? I see.
I'm not
Okay.
really sure what
I
you want
played
me
it.
to do.
I was a little bit older, but
Killer
it's been
is
a while.
not wolf. It is werewolf. You must hunt it down and kill it.
20 anni almeno.
Werewolf. What makes you think it's a werewolf?
The wolf looked at me. Its eyes were human. It knew what it was doing. It knew.
It smiled at me. It said, "Hello."
I'm really very sorry about your daughter, Herr Huber.
I have told them that you are the new Schattenjäger.
You wear the talisman. Are you?
Bavaria is the best
Schattenjäger
part of
now,
Germany. Yes.
or are you not?
It's the most Italian part of Germany, you consider.
I am?
We do not know you, Herr Knight, but we have known the Schattenjägers for many centuries. It is to them we turn in trouble like this. Sepp here is family.
Who's the young man? The one with the hat? The one with the hat? Or
You
Gabriel? Or
come.
you mean Gabriel Knight?
Just look around, see what you can see. Huh? Sepp and his wife go north to be with her mother.
Gabriel is young Vigo.
Can stay on his farm.
Kinda see it.
All right. I'll look into it for you. See what I can see.
I'll pack your things.
Great. Thanks. I'll meet you in the village in an hour.
Oh, thank you, Herr Knight.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, so that's our intro. So we have a case of a werewolf, and we need to investigate. But I don't see the subtitles working, so I think we should switch to the other Scambia. But let's.
I don't think the Ubers want me in their private bedrooms.
Yeah, okay, it doesn't work. Okay, so let's okay, I'll have to rerun it again, but first let's see the since everyone wanted to see it again. Let's see the clip again. It's clipped at exactly the right moment, so it's perfect. No, sorry. Perhaps too much the right moment. It's just Tony over and over. Let's play it again.
Tony! Tony!
No, also the timing is great because he says Tony, but it's not. he is not in the shot. He just comes in at half of the phrase. So the comedic timing is great.
Sony!
Sony. Okay. This always made me laugh.
Zip, here's his
We know.
mask.
Shut up. Okay, let me run it again. I think this should fix it. Of course, we can skip these two movies so we don't have to see them again. So it should be painless and quick.
More pie, Sheriff?
Alright, better raid. Thanks, Jackson streams stuff. Also, it's very loud. Happy January to you as well.
Mind if I do?
This is definitely not a janky game though. But it was definitely janky to get it to work. So, but thank you very much for the raid. Welcome everyone from the raid. We're playing. Also, thank you for the follow. We're playing a very good 1996 point-and-click adventure game from Sierra.
That's me, Gabriel Knight.
Alright, now it works. Hello, Shut Your Pants. Hello, Alizoid. Hello. Okay, so the subtitles work, so we're good to go. So, we're investigating werewolves. We're investigating what happened to the child, to the daughter of this couple, which I don't think we'll ever see again. But, I mean, it's been 25 years or something since I played this, so... Yes, let's just see what happens.
I take it the Hube is a Catholic.
I remember this phrase, this sentence.
I take it the Hube is a Catholic.
I couldn't understand for the life of me what the fuck he was saying. You know, being a very young Italian. I take it the Hube is a Catholic. I couldn't understand it. So now you have the subtitles, so you just you can understand everything. There's always a random Jesus Christ somewhere. You could have used it? Yes, me too. Definitely. Okay, so we grab the stuff from the bag. And let's start reading letters. So we got a first letter from Grace. So Grace, we're gonna meet Grace later, but Grace is Gabriel secretary, so to speak.
Gabriel, I've just notified the Catholic Church about a miracle. Things have actually been picking up around the shop. We've been going through stock like a real store. I keep expecting the candid camera guys to pop out at any moment and say, just kidding. In other acts of universal randomness, the Voodoo Murders is up to number 20 on the New York Times bestseller list. Yes, the taste of the American public can be a terrifying thing.
Apparently Gabriel wrote a book about the first game.
In any case, your U.S. bank account is blossoming, not unlike the desert after a fluke storm. If you don't mind, I'd like to use a little of the money to fix up the shop. Your Gran is fine, but misses you.
Ooh, Gran. How is Gran?
Mosley has been hanging around, making himself a real pain in the butt. Fortunately, I need only bring up the bald detective Mostly in your book, all 240 pounds of him, and your pal turns red and is out the door in about 5 seconds. Things are organized here, just waiting for your decision. I think you can find a buyer if you want to go that route. I know you hate to write, but I need to get a feeling for what your plans are so I can make some of my own. I haven't seen or heard of anything here that seems relevant to this Schottenjäger business. Take care. Grace.
Okay, thanks, Grace. So I think we're supposed to write back to Grace. It's probably not required, but... So just like Phantasmagoria...
Let Gracie know I'm on a new case.
Better let Grace know I'm on a new case. Just like Phantasmagoria, we've got these mostly useless FMVs of Dean Erickson looking at something. I mean, you got the budget, you gotta use it, right? Done. So we're gonna grab the car keys.
I can't read much of it, but they give the name of the zoo. It's in Thalkirken. The name of the detective on the case is Liebe, from the police station near Prinzregentenplatz.
That's almost as good as my pronunciation. Prinzregentenplatz.
Who should I call?
Ghostbusters. Is our hair okay? Yeah, look at that handsome fella. Damn, I'm looking good.
Herr Knight, the keys for the car are by the door. It is better not to drive inside Munich. Drive Road 96 to Lockham. Park the car and take the U-Bahn from there. Thank you for helping us. Frau Juve.
Okay. So we finally got rid of that clock, so that's good. So I think we need to read this one too.
It's from the Ritter family lawyers.
Yeah, Mr. Knight, the title for the Schloss Ritter lands has been officially registered with the German Landratsamt under your name. Thanks to the funds, the estate is now current. Been paid. Okay, please feel free to visit. Of course, we'll have to visit. But let's
I suppose that's for tending those window boxes.
Let's take a look around first.
It's a water trough. Ground's a bit muddy over here.
Oh, that's a paw print. That's a big doggo.
Jesus. It's as big as my hand.
Okay, I remember something about taking the print, but I will do that later, I think. It's fine for now.
These woods go back a ways. Plenty of space to hide.
Yeah, the cement, of course, yes. There it is.
I could be wrong, but I think this bag contains cement. Schnell.
Schnell.
Quick. Quick drying cement?
Okay, he's gonna take it right away, so. That's clearly flour, but that's fine. It's gonna make some pizza. Some typical German pizza. With Weisswurst. Oops. Oops. I didn't mean to throw it away. Okay, never mind. Let's start again. Right. Over here. Ah, the outdoors are relaxing.
It'll take a minute to set.
Okay, yeah, we'll get no subtitles for that, I guess. Oh. case is true, traditional German pizza must have Schnell cement in it, rich in fiber and protein. Hello Shivananda, by the way. I mean, it's a perfect combination. I mean, it might be a little hard to digest, but yeah, at least it's filling. You cannot argue with the whole sensation of being very full after a German pizza with Schnell cement. Okay, I think we're done here. So I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna save. Cement pizza. And let's head on the road. No, it's not a Fiat Uno, it's a Golf. Alright, we have 3 locations unlocked, so we're gonna go the tourist. Gonna make the tourist tour. Let's go to Marienplatz, which is, you know, the main touristic place in Munich. Wow, it feels like we're really there. and not on a soundstage. I like the zombie in the upper right. I always thought that was a zombie. That looks like a zombie. Did you find the zombie, Shivanand? Is he still here? The zombie. Yeah, actually, I've been to Munich once after playing this game. Maybe twice? I don't remember, but yeah, I've been here a couple times. I did not think to trace back the locations of Gabriel Knight 2.
Cuckoo clocks. Maybe later. I've got other things on my mind at the moment.
Yeah, I vaguely remember you have to buy the cuckoo clocks for someone.
Swiss and German watches. I've already got a watch, thank you.
He said something else, but that's fine.
She almost seems to be watching me. That must be the famous Munich Glockenspiel. That must be the famous
No, zombie found. What's more crowded in the game was really fun. Yes, it's way more crowded than this. All the times that I visited was filled with people. But I don't remember rain though.
Rathaus. That's a town hall. Britisburg has one too.
I like that Dean Erickson is kinda trying to do a southern accent, but not really trying.
Lots of Nietzsche and Kant.
Nietzsche.
I don't understand that stuff even when it's in English.
Oh, Tim Curry. I mean, Tim Curry was absolutely... I mean, there's a lot of people who don't like Tim Curry as Gabriel Knight. Of course, we got the mandatory All the Saints Go Marching In as a reference to the previous game. Yes, Tim Curry, you know, as a... He's Tim Curry. Well, what else, what else do we need to say? Tim Curry does a way exaggerated accent. Also, he's from England, so I would get... I mean, his accent, I would guess is okay. I'm not an expert, though. I guess so someone from New Orleans would sound a little bit strange.
What should I mail?
Yeah, we need to mail the letter to Grace, right? But some people did not like Tim Curry.
Mail that letter to Gracie.
They prefer this, you know, the more generic Gabriel Knight brought by Dean Erickson. Tim Curry may sound like a bit of a jerk sometimes, you know. What can you tell me about voodoo? This Gabriel Knight here is definitely too torn down. He's not a smug. He's a little bit funny sometimes, but that's it.
I'd give it a shot, but I don't speak the language. Even their trash cans are clean in this city. Just more buildings down this way. I'd give it a shot, but I don't speak the language.
Okay, let's go meet the Wurstseller. One of the best characters in the game. One of the most useful too. Time capsule. It is. Definitely, I mean, now it is. I would say that in my last 2 visits, when the Saints go marching in, Alex, I just mentioned it. I will tell to stream in a few Facebook groups. Thank you. I mean, I tried, but I didn't have a lot of time to do it today, so that would be great. Thank you very much. But yeah, I was saying, I visited Munich for the first time in like 18 years ago, 19 years ago. And the last time I saw it, I found it to be quite different, even though I didn't have a lot of time to do the sightseeing, so it was just a little bit of a snapshot. But it did look very different, a little bit less, a little bit more touristic, less unique. I don't know. Maybe it was just
Weisswurst, 6 marks, Hackfleisch. That sounds yummy. So, what's good today?
There we go.
Weißwurst ist sehr gut. Wollen Sie
Sind Sie
etwas?
etwas?
I'll have to think about it.
I don't think she speaks much English. Besides, she only wants to talk about white sausages. Blood sausage, head cheese, pork innards.
Let's make fun of the German cooking.
White sausage. Yum. Blood sausage.
Okay, we get it. All right, let's go meet the lawyer. Uh-oh. He was checking him out. It even got a little tune.
Ja,
Herr Knight ist hier, Sie zu sehen.
Herr Knight.
They're not easy to see you.
Ach ja, ja, senden Sie doch herein.
Now I feel like we're in an episode of a German series from the 80s.
Please come in.
Like Ein Fall für Zwei, which I don't know the English name for it.
Hell, you're just a pup.
I'm sorry. Oh, my age. Well, I hope you're not disappointed.
Whoa, me? No, I just never had a family lawyer before. I guess I was expecting Matlock or something.
Derek, maybe.
So you finally decided to visit Munich, yes?
Yep, I'm here doing some research.
Well, anything at all I can do to help. My secretary and I are at your disposal.
Thank you. I suppose that's your name on the marquee.
The marquee?
I'm sorry?
Übergrau, Hoffen and Schnell.
Actually, no. This is my grandfather's firm. I'm just a junior partner. Herr Knight, my assignment to your family was no insult. I was chosen because of my English. I took my law training at Harvard, you see.
Hell, son. I don't care if you're a junior partner or a mail clerk. I'm just glad somebody's taking care of the paperwork.
You know, the firm has the utmost respect for the Ritters. I will do everything possible in your behalf.
Appreciate it. Is there anything special I should know about Munich?
No, you shouldn't have any problems. You've picked up a little German, haven't you?
No, I don't think he has. A little German in that he has picked up a little German, like a short German person.
I mean, I have been here that long.
But
my faculty for languages leaves some to be desired.
Well, most Germans speak a little English. If you need anything translated, you can always bring it to me.
Your letter mentioned that the title transfer for the Ritter estate went through?
Yes, we had a bit of a task proving that you were a legitimate blood heir, but well, that's all settled now.
We sent the DNA tests.
I must tell you, we were beginning to get quite worried about the Ritter holdings. But we've had a policy, my grandfather really, of waiving our fees for important old accounts, but unfortunately the government is not so generous. It was quite a miracle when you appeared, Mr. Knight.
Prodigal son makes good. Do you know anything about the mutilation killings?
The mutilation killings? Well, no, Oh my God, Herr Knight, is that what you're researching here in Munich? I read your last book, you know.
Really? Well, that's above and beyond the call of duty.
Not at all. I love detective fiction. Philip Marlowe, all that. The voodoo murders. That was based on a real case, was it not?
Loosely. So you know nothing about the mutilation killings?
Well, only that those missing zoo wolves have attacked and partially eaten people out in the country. If you are researching this case, Herr Knight, I would be happy to assist. It's rather exciting, isn't it? I mean, you don't plan on getting too close to the actual wolves, I hope.
A little bit too close.
I'd rather not. Well, thanks for your offer. I may take you up on that.
Okay, do we have anything that we should translate? Maybe... No, I didn't take the newspaper, then we don't have anything. No, I think that's it. We need to give him the business.
I'm not sure why I'd want to show him that.
What did that say? I don't think, Harry?
I'm not sure why I'd want to show him that.
Doesn't make any more sense of Grossberg's notations. What? Okay, I think that's it for the moment.
Well, I guess I'd better get going.
Well, enjoy your stay.
You bought some expensive buns in a very cool baker. Look good, but tastes of nothing. No sausage lady. Oh. I mean, is it even a visit in Munich if there's no sausage lady? I mean, that's just slightly disappointing. You should have bought some pretzels. Those should be good, usually. Let's visit one of my favorite characters, Kommissar Leben.
Ja, kann ich Ihnen behilflich sein?
Guten Tag. Do you speak English?
Nein, ich spreche kein Englisch. Was möchten Sie bitte?
Great. Lieber. Criminal Commissar Lieber. Is he here?
Kommissar Leber, wer möchte mit ihm sprechen?
He makes a strange face because Liebe means love.
Denn Sie sind...
Sie, me. Oh.
Ja.
Oh. Right.
So basically he told her, well, what are you looking for? I'm looking for love. So that's why he was a little...
You know, books.
Books.
That's me. No, books.
Ja.
Me.
Kommissar Leber, bitte. Kann hier kommen? Tut mir leid. Kommissar Leber ist zu beschäftigt. Hat absolut keine Zeit. Nein.
Nein.
Kann Sie leider nicht sehen. Ist zu beschäftigt. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen, mein Herr. Die Tür.
Right. Thanks. Bitte.
Amerikaner.
This was a perfect casting. I mean, I couldn't have found a better German policeman if I tried. Good, very good casting. Oh, that's the zoo. Oh, there's Jeff. Hello, Jeff. I was waiting for ATM to tell me the whole story of the development of the Beast Within. I like that the poor that poor dog standing in a sound stage in the middle of nothing. Oh, those German monkeys are really wild. Okay, that was a scene that we needed to see, apparently.
Canis lupus lupus, European wolf. Canis lupus.
Yes, we got it.
I'm not sure what it says, but it's not the exit. Exit is Ozgang. It's one of the few words I do know. That must be the entrance to the wolf habitat. I don't think the public's allowed in there.
I remember we're supposed to wait for him to come back, the guy. Maybe I remember wrong.
It's huge. I wish I knew if it were normal or not.
They're not gonna bang name Mouse King. I didn't know that. Too bad there's no Italian band called Uscita. But there is an Italian band called Baustelle, which in German means, you know, like public work, you know, going on work and stuff. I don't know what I'm saying, sorry. It's not road work. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna look it up. Okay, this guy is not coming, so I guess we'll check him out another time. So what are we supposed to do at this moment? No. Let's see the hint. We have the hint. Okay, so I need to do things at these 3 locations. I need to do things at the Uber farm still. What do I need to do at the Uber farm? I thought taking the print was the main thing. What else do we have to do?
I already wrote one letter to Gracie. I can't read much. I can't read.
Okay, it's not taking the newspaper, so I guess that's fine. Try to go back to the zoo. Yes, I will. So I don't think there's. I mean, there's the phone, but we don't have anyone to call.
China. Our homie.
Our homie. Very homie. Anything else?
I don't need anything else right now.
Nope. We saw the Jesus Christ.
I don't think the Ubers want me in their private bedrooms.
We don't need to call. Oh, I think don't see much else. Let's try to go back to the zoo. Okay.
Hey, Wolf. Come on, boy. Hey, Wolfie, come on. Come on, Wolfie. Come on. Get the heck over here, will ya?
Is you going to do the same thing?
Yeah, Wolf. Come on, Wolf. Come on. It's like that, is it?
I'd really like to get a closer look at one of those wolves.
We should try to get the sausage. There he is. So okay, you needed to look at the wolf. Okay, there's no sound effects for this one.
Excuse me, do you speak English?
Yes.
Great. Mind if I ask you some questions?
Yeah, okay.
Why is he dressed like a Like Luigi. He's just giving me a Luigi vibe. Hey, of course you can ask some questions.
You worked here long?
Tomas.
Luigi.
Almost 1 whole year.
A year?
I used to be a plumber.
I noticed you were pretty calm walking in that kennel. Guess wild animals don't bother you, huh?
The wolves. They're lazy during the day.
Oh. So you carry a walkie-talkie?
The zoo is big.
Who normally gives you your instructions over that thing?
Kitchen, sometimes the health unit. For something really important, Dr. Klingman himself will call me.
Dr. Klingman. In Munich, I had to take the train from Far East to Far West in these days, and that's on zone with practically only one hotel, which was mine. Cozy and cheap and all this. Oh, that's a good tip. If I ever go back, I will go to the to the hotel in the industrial zone. I remember, yeah, when I went, the hotels were all quite expensive. Which I got one which was not even cheap. It was just the bare minimum. It was like soap and bed and bathroom, and that's it. I mean, it's like, okay, what more do you need? But sure. Why is this guy answering your own question? Because he's got nothing better to do, I think, Jeff. He's on a break.
Who's this Dr. Klingman you mentioned?
Dr. Klingman is in charge of the mammal division.
So I should speak to him about seeing the wolves up close.
You can try, but he won't let you.
Perhaps. Where could I find him?
In the administration area.
Thanks. These wolves are fascinating, aren't they? I tried calling one over, but they weren't too obliging.
Yeah, some people try that all day.
Is there any chance you could take me inside the kennel? I'd really like to see one of the wolves up close, kind of a research thing.
No way. No one will enter the kennel without authorization.
Oh, I'm remembering that puzzle now. The puzzle with that walkie-talkie. Jesus
Suppose
Christ.
you were around when those wolves escaped.
That took a while.
No, I don't work at night.
I don't work at night.
But you must have been here the next day, right? That people were pretty upset, what, with the police and everything?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that day was super crazy.
Can you tell me about it?
Tell you what?
The pauses are beautiful.
So, how
Tell you
did the
what.
wolves escape, anyway?
Well, Dr. Klingman says the gate was left open after the night feeding.
What do you think?
The gate is heavy, it shuts itself. Maybe something was in the way, maybe a rock, I don't know. I'm only glad it was not me there. The boy who works that night has been,
Oh, fired.
Fired.
Even at internet over the TV. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
So, what do you think about
I will
these
have to
killings?
Get
Scary,
a note
huh?
of the hotel.
You ever think those two wolves could do something like this?
I don't believe it is possible. Hilda and Parzival were fine with me, just like all the other wolves. Hilda, she liked to play. She was so young still.
She did. What did the two missing wolves look like, anyway?
Like wolves.
Hilda
One has fur,
was pretty.
4
She
legs.
had much white on her chest. And Parzival, he was bigger, thicker, more in the chest. He was 5 or 6 years old, maybe. Much darker than Hilda.
Dark. Dark what?
Dark gray. Both were gray. And most of the wolves here are. Hilda was light, but they get darker when they get older.
Is that right?
Getting a
Hey,
lesson.
thank you for your time.
Whatever.
What kind of answer is that? Whatever. No? I thought it was making... I mean, I know this is not the answer, but I thought it would make sense. Okay, let's go visit Dr. Klingman. Because I know he's a jerk. He reminds me of a generic German director.
Kommen Sie. Kann ich Ihnen helfen?
I'm afraid my German isn't very good. My name's Gabriel Knight.
I'm
an
afraid my
American
German
novelist.
isn't very good.
What can I do for you, Mr. Knight?
I'm researching a new book, and I hear you're the expert in these parts. Could you spare a moment?
Please, sit down.
Thank you.
I don't see anything in the bookcase but German textbooks.
Yeah, doctor's coat.
Yeah, the doc's definitely got a thing for wolves.
Could I ask you some questions?
Yes.
Thanks. You don't mind if I record this, do you?
Ah, that's a hint. He has a Blade Runner coat. I wish I had a Blade Runner coat. I want a Blade Runner coat. I have a Matrix coat, but I don't have a Blade Runner coat.
So, you're in charge of the zoo's mammal divisions?
Yes.
What kind of training do you need for that, Doc?
I realize you Americans hate titles, but people refer to me as Herr Dr. Klingmann here. Herr Doctor will also do.
Sorry.
I have a doctorate from Heidelberg University. My field is animal behaviorist.
Fascinating. I see you're particularly interested in wolves.
Yes, I'm quite well known for my wolf research.
You must have been horrified when 2 of your wolves escaped then.
Yes, it has been very unsettling.
What kind of wolf research do you do, Herr Doctor?
I study wolf society here and in the wild.
Any insights?
Only that there is a purity to nature which human society lacks.
Meaning?
Life, reproduction, death. In nature there's a purpose to it, even if that purpose isn't pretty. We humans have forgotten our purpose.
We have.
Yes.
We should be
Does a
restructured.
male lion say to the female, "I'm sorry, but
That's
I'm
good,
afraid to make a
this is pretty
commitment"?
good. I mean, yes, this is probably
Does a
one
female
of the few
wolf
that
run off and leave her
you can take
offspring to the male
seriously.
because she wants to mate with another wolf? Do hyenas need psychotherapy because they are guilty about their thieving nature?
You have a point.
The acting is also overall pretty fine.
Which
except for the
afraid I
one
have
bit at the
overstated.
beginning, which
Not
we
at
all
all.
laughed at. But
Do your
everything
fellow
else is
scientists share your views?
Not often, no. Fortunately, I have found others who do.
I was speaking with one of your boys out front, Greg, was it?
No, there's no Greg on staff here. You mean Thomas?
Thomas, right. Anyway, he's the one that said
I
to
mean,
talk
Thomas
to you.
is also
Because I was wondering if there was any way I could
an
get a
American
closer
name.
look at one of the wolves for research.
I'm afraid this is not possible. We don't show our wolves to anyone. We must protect what privacy the creatures have.
Really? Well, gosh. Guess that's that.
Well, that just puckers my lips.
Do you mind if we talk briefly about the missing wolves?
Is this relevant to your book?
Oh, yeah. You see, wolves are major characters in my new novel, and this case is quite unusual, isn't it?
I suppose it is. Very well. Actually, I know very little about the case, but I will tell you what I can.
Appreciate it.
So Gabriel Knight went from the smug motherfucker of the first game to this kind of goofy, kind of unsure of himself character.
How long have the wolves been missing?
It's been about 2 months.
Jeez. Whew, that's a while, isn't it? Strange the police haven't seen hide nor hair of them, so to speak.
Believe me, your sentiment is shared by the German public.
Do you think the zoo wolves are responsible for the mutilation killings?
That is yet to be proven.
Because I've been wondering, what else could it be? Wild wolves, maybe?
Unfortunately, there are very few wild wolves left in Germany. Most were killed off by hunters decades ago.
Most?
A few remain in the Alps. But so close to a city like Munich, it's highly unlikely.
Any other suggestions?
I'm afraid I'm as confused as anyone, Mr. Knight.
What I don't see is why wolves, if the killers are wolves, why wolves would attack humans.
Wolves are predators. Most carnivores
Yeah, but
are
they don't
potential
attack humans,
man-eaters
I think.
given hunger enough and opportunity.
Yes, if they're hungry,
But weren't the zoo wolves raised among humans?
Yes. And therefore, they are not afraid of us.
I suppose. How does a wolf choose its victims?
Have you ever heard of the language of death?
No.
You may have heard that wolves often choose the young, the old, or the sick as prey. Until recently, many thought this was some sort of natural selection
learning a lot of things today.
Survival of the fittest. But now some of us are finding it is much
Yes,
more
Germany, wolves and bears
complicated
are
than
coming
that.
back. There's also stuff around
We have
again.
observed, for
That's pretty
example,
bad.
wolves surround a sick moose cow.
But I heard
The
that they
creature
were
was
coming back.
helpless, yet she
Yeah, I think
stood
it's the
up
same in
and
northern
glared
Italy,
back
in
at
the
her would-be
Alps.
killers. The wolves dispersed.
Air Dr. Klingman was.
Or a healthy bull who
They
ran
also
off
decided to
alone when he
hunt
sensed
them. I
wolves,
think there was
making
a
himself
case
an easy target for no apparent reason. Researchers now believe that there's a kind of primal language going on. I am death, the wolf says. Are you ready to go?
Destroyer of meat.
And the victim, by its actions, says, yes, I am ready, or no, you will not take me now.
What if their prey doesn't know the language of death?
This is a big problem, particularly for the wolves. When wolves come across domesticated animals who do not know how to play the game, they're confused. They start slaughtering, and they have no sense for when to stop. That is why farmers have hunted wolves to extinction in most parts of the world.
Well, that certainly gives me something to think about.
Gives us all something to think about. So I remember that we're.
Looks like office equipment back there.
Yeah,
the doctor's coat.
We're supposed to steal his walkie-talkie, but I don't think we can do it now. I show him this.
I'd rather ask someone who's not involved.
No.
This guy's a little too close to the fire not to be reflecting heat.
Well, there's not much else, so then we can show him. So I guess we'll go.
Thank you for your time, Doctor.
Not at all.
Interesting character, this Herr Knight. Herr Doctor. So I don't think we can buy the sausage for the wolves.
I don't think she'll speak. I'm not much in the mood for meat at the moment.
No, of course not. I didn't remember that at all. Would make kind of sense. Guess we're not doing that. Do we need to talk to the lawyer? I don't think so. I mean, remember you have to go back to the lawyer a few times also. Let's save since we were here. Steal the walkie.
Do you know anyone with a background in animal biology?
Animal biology for your research?
Right.
Let me think. I have one client who's a professor at the university. Maybe he knows someone there. Let me check. Ja, Herr Dr. Speigal, bitte.
There's a lot of doctors.
Herr Dr. Speigal? Ja, wie geht's Ihnen? Ich bin's, Übergrau. Ich bräuchte den Namen eines Experten in Tierbiologie. Oh. Das könnte funktionieren. Ja? Ja, sehr gut. Recht herzlichen Dank.
The German subtitles are a bit hit and miss, but then again, I think whoever wrote the subtitles was not did not speak German.
Kurt, there is a lab at the university biology department. They may be able to help you there. But just tell them Herr Dr. Speigal sent you.
Sounds great. Thanks.
All right, we got a new location. Okay, let's go.
Kann ich Ihnen helfen?
Hi, is there someone here that speaks English?
I speak English. Were you looking for the biology?
What's this
Yes,
music?
my name's Gabriel Knight. I was recommended to you by Herr Dr. Spiegel.
Turn it down.
Yes, my
Turn
name
it
is
down.
I'll do the work for you whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Looks like a good hot dog roaster. Reminds me of biology classes. Except I never took biology classes.
Action sequence.
This looks like medical stuff to me. I hate that kind of crap. Ugh.
Ugh.
I need to show them what I've got.
Let's show him the print.
Could you look at a paw print for me?
Sure, okay. God, this is heavy. What is this, man?
No, it's a
It's all
pizza.
out of plaster Paris.
Well.
It's looking up the paw prints. The days before Wikipedia.
Yeah. Wolf?
Really? Can you tell what species?
It is impossible to tell from a print, except...
Except?
This game reminds me of someone.
Yeah, I thought so. It is very big for a
Yeah,
wolf.
now it's got a
Very
certification.
big. Looks like maybe 68, 70 kilograms.
And that's big for a wolf.
This is huge. Most wolves don't weigh so much as they look. The hair is thicker, which makes them look bigger.
Ah, it's like when you watch
That's
an
why I
owl.
checked the book.
Have you ever
Most
watched an
species
owl?
don't get so
They get
big.
very small.
How big does Canis lupus lupus get?
On average, 38 to 40 kilograms. North American wolf, 35 kilograms. Only the Alaskan timber wolf maybe
It reminds
gets so
me of
big, but
Serge
even for
from
that species,
Beverly Hills
70
Cop.
kilograms would be
I don't know if you remember the character. I
Very
don't remember
interesting.
the name of the actor. What's his name?
Thanks.
He's pretty famous in the US. He's pretty much unknown in Italy, so I'm not familiar with him. Okay, whatever. No, it's not coming up with him. Okay, is that
I
it?
need to show them what I've got.
Okay, I don't think we got anything else. Okay,
All right. Thanks.
thanks.
Goodbye.
Sehr gut. Vielen Dank. Still need to do stuff at the university. What do we need to do? I don't have anything. Okay, let's see if the guy left. No.
Ah, Mr. Knight.
Yeah, Doctor? Sorry to bother you again.
Not a problem.
Can't think of what else to ask him.
How do we get rid of
I
him?
don't see anything in the...
That's me. Can't think of what...
No, I don't see like a phone or something. No.
I'd really like to get a closer look at one of those wolves. That must be the entrance to the wolf habitat. I don't think...
My new tape recorder. A dual mount.
Nice. Think you have to shoot biology
My
doctors
new-
on welfare. Where do I find welfare? At the scene of the crime? I don't remember welfare. But okay, I know. All right. No, I think we have to get welfare at the zoo. From here. Oh no, maybe from here. I thought I clicked, but no, never mind. There it is. Thanks, Alex. Hey, you remember good. right, let's show him.
I was.
Ah! What's that?
Could you analyze this hair?
Turn down this music. So what we got? Let's fight. I'll show you what I got.
What kind of hair is it?
Well, I was kind of hoping you'd tell me.
It's from my chest.
Of course, but it would help to have a general idea. It's definitely not human.
Isn't it?
It's canine, I think. Red, brown. The tips are lighter, which indicates a thick undercoat.
Can you identify the species?
Let me see.
There we go again. With the pre-Wikipedia days.
Yeah.
Or rather, pre-AI days.
It's not canine. The tips are too broad. Looks more like wolf.
Wolf hair. Are you sure?
No, I'm not sure.
Book of hairs.
These don't match any of the species.
It's a
in
very
the
hairy
book either.
situation.
So what is it?
It could be, how do you say, mix-up?
A mix-up? You mean a hybrid?
Hybrid. Oh, is that when the wolf and the dog, yeah?
Right.
Yeah, could be a hybrid, maybe. Wolf, dog, two wolf
What's
species.
that? Not the wolf and the
a
dog.
wolf and something else. Otherwise, I'm not sure. It's more wolf than dog, but it doesn't match any species in the book.
He's a little quirky.
I see. Thanks. Could a hybrid get as big as whatever made that paw print?
Sure. The hybrid might be bigger than the wolf. If the other species were big, a very big dog, perhaps. You see, the paw print looks like a wolf, but that doesn't mean that the whole animal looks like a wolf.
Okay. That was a strange comment. Okay. Oh. We don't have the paw print and the hair anymore. Okay. We got rid of it.
This looks like medical stuff. I need to show.
All right. Thanks.
Goodbye.
We still haven't finished at the university.
I'd really like to get a close.
No, it's still here.
Can't think of what else that looks like office.
I don't see anything in the.
Yeah, doctor.
So it's not gonna leave. I think we have to do something to make him leave, but I don't remember what. It's time to make the audio tapes. Okay. So if you don't do the audio tapes, he might not leave. Okay, I see. All right. It's taping time.
I have to load a tape first. Not a bad idea, but I should go somewhere more private first.
Somewhere more private. Okay, let's go back home, I guess. People hate Americans here. That's perfect. I am a wolf. It's very unsettling.
It's getting a bit long-winded. I need to keep it short and sweet.
No, it's okay. I have to figure it out on my own. But like, people hate America. They say I'm a wolf, it's very unsettling. That's perfect. Transfer.
I don't think that's what I need.
Okay. People hate Germany. Most Gregs were killed off decades ago. Yeah, this one, yes, because he wants a very specific phrase. If you don't do that specific phrase, even though I mean there is like 3 or 4 that might work, but no, if you don't do that specific one, it's not gonna work.
First things first, I need to address my audience.
Okay, let's do our last one. So, Americans hate the Alps. Also, I'm afraid no, I can do it. Off. There's no Gregs in Germany. Exactly. They all went this thing. I'm afraid of Americans. I'm afraid of Americans. I'm afraid of the world. Okay. Sorry. All right. Let's do the right one. Okay.
First things first.
So first we need to address the audience. So we need Thomas. Thomas.
I think I'll need to voice some authority here.
Okay, authority. So we need her Dr. Klingman here.
Now it's time to shoot for the grand prize.
For the grand prize. Okay, so what we want is show Greg to okay. Show our wolves to Mr. 21, to Mr. Knight.
Thomas, Herr Dr. Klingman here. Show our wolves to Mr. Knight.
That came out way better than even if you did it in I don't know, in audition or something like that.
I was hoping for a Mercedes, but this'll have to do.
This'll have to do. Let's do it. Let's go, Gabriel. I mean, I can do a southern accent as well. A real living Greg. I mean, if it all it takes to do a southern accent is talking like this, then I can do a southern accent as well. He's gone.
Klingman's back there.
You were supposed to take the...
I don't think there's anything else in there.
Where's the...
walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
Didn't...
Okay, so we need to use the tape. No?
A walkie...
Ah, okay, no, the tape. Sorry. The rarest of the rare. A Greg in Germany.
Thomas?
Yeah, Thomas here.
Herr Dr. Klingman here. Show our wolves to Mr. Knight?
Yeah, okay, Herr Doctor.
It doesn't make a lot of sense that he would give them an order in English, but okay. Whatever. Dr. Klingman obviously wanted to shine in front of the American audience. That door was
Mr. Knight? I'm afraid I was just about to leave.
Oh, that's all right. Perhaps another day.
Perhaps. Good luck with your work, Mr. Knight. After you?
Luigi Thomas.
Oh, hello, Mr. Knight. I have orders to show you one of the wolves.
Really? That would be swell.
Please stay calm and go slow. They don't like strangers.
But they do like to be on a soundstage in front of a green screen. They very much like that. They love it.
This is a special treat I use to make them come to me. They love it. Marguerite, komm hier. Komm mal hier, Mädchen. Marguerite, schau mal, was ich hier habe. Komm mal her.
Oh, wow.
Hey, girl. Good girl.
Ach, how strange. She likes you.
I have a way with women.
Doesn't really show in this game, but he does. Frozen in time.
All the wolves here wear them.
What?
All the wolves here wear
All
them.
wear them.
Don't do that. Stop that at once.
Sorry.
The wolves actually got scared. Poor wolf.
You should not have done that, Mr. Knight.
She seems so tame, just like a dog.
Yeah,
Wolf is not dog.
she
Mr.
didn't get
Knight.
mad. Someone
Sorry.
else got mad for
Really?
some reason.
Yeah. Well, at least nothing happened. Are you done here now?
Yeah, thanks. I'll put in a good word for you with Klingman.
Oh, wunderbar.
Luigi, you need to be a little bit more nice. Okay, I think we're done here. So we can bring our... Yes, we can bring the floof.
Ah, hello, Mr. Knight.
Ta!
Hey.
Hello, Serge.
Hey, look at this hair sample now.
Ah, this is not the same as the other hair.
It isn't.
Very different. Maybe wolf though. Let me see. Yeah.
There it is. The Book of Hair. Hair the musical.
Yeah. Aha. Yes. Canis lupus lupus. European wolf.
Oh, he's so happy.
And the other was definitely not Canis lupus lupus.
No, it was not at all the same. The other was much bigger, more thick.
I see. Thank you.
Okay. I think we got everything we needed out of this guy.
I have to go.
Oh, wait a minute. I should give you a report to take with you. Yeah. It summarizes my impressions of the 2 hair samples and the paw print. Yeah?
But that was a very short report. I think he wrote like
Appreciate
hair,
Mr. Knight.
wolf, other hair, not wolf, paw print, very big, and that's it. He's done. Okay, I guess we don't need to go to the police, so I guess we go back to Marienplatz. What do we need to do at Marienplatz now?
It looks like a receipt. It looks like a receipt. There's some carbon on the back, but I can't make out what it says.
Let's see if we can make the magic appear. The classic adventure game puzzle. No. No. Ah, with the mirror, of course. Yes.
The Koeniglitz A Ridge Half-Jadlodge, 54 Dienerstrasse.
The Koeniglitz. I like that. This was the only place in town with a mirror. Okay, we just have Marienplatz left. Remember we saw a street sign for Dienerstrasse or Donnerstrasse, you know, that's the street where they make the kebabs. That was a joke. Yes. Never mind, we can't wait to hear anyone.
54 Dienerstrasse.
There we are.
Entschuldige Sie bitte, aber das ist ein privater Club.
Guten Tag. We get.
Oh God, you have mistakenly entered a private establishment.
This is the Koeniglitz Bay Ridge Hotel Lodge, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Do you have business here?
I might.
So, what do y'all do here exactly?
Drink
Do
beer.
not know, you are definitely in the wrong place.
Eat
Good day.
pretzels.
Never mind.
Good. Now please leave.
Let's go back. Let's harass him.
Hi.
You again? What is it now?
Do you know Herr Dr. Klingman?
I do not discuss whom I do or do not know. This is a confidential establishment.
I told him the address exists. I'm pretty sure the address exists. I don't know if that's what you will find there today. Probably not. So I think we need to go to the lawyer and mention this to him. There we are again.
What is a Jagshine? Does that make sense?
Yeah, Jagdschein. It is a permit for killing animals, you know, a sport.
You mean hunting? It's a hunting license?
Yes, hunting license.
What would a zoo official want with a hunting license? Have you ever heard of the Koninklijk Bay Rich Hofjagdlodge?
Königlich Bayerische Hofjagdloge. No, sounds like a men's sport club.
What does the name translate to exactly?
Oh, the Royal Bavarian Hunting Lodge, more or less.
A hunting lodge, huh?
It exists. You have to visit. Yeah, you have to definitely have to visit.
Well.
We'll all take a tour in Munich of the beautiful locations of.
I don't have anything else to say right now.
Gabriel Knight 2. Which is actually not called Gabriel Knight 2, you know, we just call it out of commodity. Koninklijk. There we are again.
Hi.
You again? What is it now?
Are you in the market for a taxidermist?
You wouldn't be in the market for a taxidermist, would you?
No.
That was almost a good joke.
My name's Gabriel Knight. I'm an avid hunter. I was given your name by a friend.
Really? Tell me more.
Well, me and the boys back home, we're always out shooting them pesky
Me and the boys
animals.
back home.
I thought I'd look you up while I was in town, you know, get a few pointers.
Well, that warms my heart, but I'm afraid you were misled. This is a very exclusive club. We only accept members of very prominent German families.
Well, I'm a member of a prominent German yeah, that's exact.
You mentioned the terms of your membership. I am a member of a prominent German family.
Oh, and what family might that be?
My grandfather was one of the Ritters of Rittersberg.
Ritter, I've heard of the name. Can you prove you're a direct descendant?
You're not gonna just take my word for it?
No. Do you have proof?
But look at me. I got the talisman, man. I got the talisman. I got the knife.
That wouldn't impress it.
I think it would impress him. I got the talisman.
This guy wouldn't know anything about.
I got the letter from the lawyer. Where's the letter? What? No. Where's the letter?
That wouldn't impress.
Okay, I think we need to go back to the lawyer again. Love this back and forth. I mean, we could have shown him the key to the castle. I mean, obviously we have the key to the castle, right? A little remote control for the castle gate that opens, closes. FMV games today are just interactive movies, lazy. Hello, Nevik. You know what? I recently got a very recent. Recently, I got a very recent, almost a contemporary FMV game, which I thought maybe I should play. It's called Bloodshore. It's probably what you say. It's gonna be probably just a whatever interactive thing. I mean, it's from Wales Interactive, so yeah, it's probably gonna be that. So not very interesting, probably.
Would you say the Ritter family tree is respectable?
Absolutely. The Ritters can trace Germanic roots back 1,000 years.
Do y'all have any paperwork on file that would prove that?
Yes, we had to supply a family tree for the title transfer. Would you like a copy?
Please.
Frau Hogel, könnten Sie mir bitte eine Kopie von dem Familienstammbaum der Ritters für Herrn Knight machen? Schönen Dank.
Dankeschön. I don't think that's how you write Dankeschön.
Thanks.
Bitte schön, Herr Knight.
Okay. One down, Gabriel, one down.
Well, I guess I'd better get going.
Let's go back and impress the guy. You know, as far as recent FMV games that are kind of interesting, I think one of the best was, I think it's from 2016. It's called The Bunker. So if you ever get around to trying that, that's pretty good. I recommend The Bunker. It was written by Steve Ince, you know, from Broken Sword fame.
Hi.
You again? What is it now?
I tell you, I am a Ritter of Rittersburg.
And I tell you, I need proof.
The old family tree does go back a ways.
Here you go.
I see. Well, I must congratulate you. I had no idea. Your family owns Schloss Ritte in Rittersburg?
Why, yes. Yes, we do.
I'm sorry if I have been rude. For an American of your type, well, I bow to your lineage, Herr Knight.
Do it.
Think nothing of it, old man. When do we get started?
It's Xavier, sir. And I'm afraid we don't. Having the proper papers is only the beginning. You must still be invited to join by a current member.
Wait a minute. You told me you wanted a family tree, and
There
I
he
got
is.
you one. I don't appreciate being strung along like some poor relation.
Might I interrupt?
Wow, he's getting mad.
I couldn't help but overhear. Sarah, are you bullying our guest?
Entschuldige Sie bitte die Unterbrechung, aber er besteht darauf, mit Ihnen zu sprechen. Er gehört zur Ritters Family von Rittersburg.
You are a member of the Ritter family? Of Rittersburg, Bavaria?
Yes. What used to be Bavaria, anyway?
Well, it will always be Bavaria to us. Might I see those papers? I see. Well, you must tell me all about how you ended up in America, Herr Ritter.
No, we didn't.
And
He's
about your
actually,
hunting there.
Gabriel Knight is actually from
You are a hunter,
the
are you
Ritter
not?
family.
It's Knight now. Gabriel Knight. And yeah, I hunt. Absolutely.
Very good. Gabriel Knight. Gabriel, like the angel. Join us. My name is von Glover. Baron Friedrich von Glover.
But Baron...
Herr Knight is right. We mustn't be so stuffy. I'm formally inviting him. Come. Meet my friends. Chin up, Saver. That's a good man.
Ich möchte das nicht hier mit Ihnen besprechen.
Ich bitte um Entschuldigung. Ich habe wirklich keine Ahnung, warum.
Gentlemen, I'd like you to meet Herr Knight. Herr Knight is a
Hey,
hunting
Alex, don't spoil
enthusiast
the
from
plot.
America. He will be joining us for a while as my guest. It will give us a chance to stimulate our language skills and perhaps
we all know how it's gonna end
our
up,
brains
but
as well, no?
there might be people who don't.
Let me introduce you. Herr Knight, this is Baron von Zell. Herr Dr. Klingman.
We've met.
I'll be darned. Small world, hey, Doc?
Small world after all.
The distinguished gentleman at the bar is Herr von Eigner.
A pleasure, Herr Knight.
Next to him, Herr Hanneman.
There's a sausage store, really?
English Herr Hanneman. We want to be hospitable. Herr Hanneman is a politician, and they always try to get away with things. We must be firm.
Don't forget about me.
And this is our Herr Price.
I'm by far the best of the group.
Frankische Wurstware.
Very interesting. Herr Knight.
There's a bit of a homoerotic
Well,
tension
it's
going on in this club.
Nice to meet all of you. Hopefully we'll be hunting together soon.
That sounds so physical. Right now, there are more relaxing activities, like drinking beer, right, huh?
Good idea. Shall we? Pour Herr Knight some beer, Hanneman. Or perhaps you would care for wine instead.
Beer is fine.
And he drinks beer too. It's wunderbar.
Sigma milk. What is Sigma?
Tut mir leid, Sie zu unterbrechen, Herr Baron. Aber ich muss leider gehen.
You may go if you wish, Gar.
He got very angry.
I should leave too, Baron.
He was the alpha of the group once.
I have work. Good night to you all.
I mean, definitely makes sense that we're talking about Alpha and Sigma. I mean, there's wolves involved as well, so, you know, that kind of pseudoscience that goes into that kind of bullshit about Alpha, Beta, Sigma.
Well, you have your vices.
Comes from the wolves.
I'm afraid to say so, gentlemen, but I have an appointment in a few minutes. Baron, my lord and master, good night to you. Good night. I am intrigued.
Everyone is very intrigued, but everyone is leaving.
I must apologize, Herr Knight. Apparently, this is not the best evening for a new arrival.
You've been very kind. I'm kind of tuckered out myself, actually. Perhaps I could come by tomorrow.
Oh, please do. We normally meet here in the evening, but you may come here anytime you wish. I'll inform Xaver. Take my card. It has my home address. If you care to chat, come by.
Thank you. Good night.
We already made friends.
Gentlemen?
Good night tonight. Schlaf gut.
Thanks. I will schlaf gut.
Also.
Yeah. Down.
Yep. Anbieter.
Yeah.
And Brigade.
That's the end of chapter 1. So, yeah, that was a fairly long chapter, but we did learn a lot of things. Sort of. About wolves, for the most part. Let's go. Chapter 2.
I told you I will if this doesn't work out. There's still a couple of months before they close applications. No, I don't know that yet. Mom, will you please speak English? I'm not a sales clerk. I don't know what you should tell him. Just tell him that I'm gonna be here a while longer. I'm not ready for that yet. I have to go, Mom. I have to go. I'll call you later. Love you. Bye. Sorry.
Oh, that's all right.
Thanks for stopping by.
I
See you
just
Friday if
love
you want to
Blake
see the
Backlash,
continuation.
don't you?
He's something, all right.
Oh, he's so masculine
And so handsome.
and so handsome and
That's the
well,
that's the
sexy.
average Jane Jensen reader
just
today.
about took my breath away when he seduced that female sidekick of his. What is her name?
Fujitsu.
That's right, Fuji, he called her. You have read the book.
Fujitsu.
That'll be $24.50.
She just melted, didn't she? Fuji, I mean. They just don't make men like that anymore.
You would think so,
They're all
wouldn't you?
Sigmas today.
Is it true that the author owns this bookstore?
That's what they tell me.
Of course, he must be awfully busy. Say, is there a good time when I might stop by? You know, if I wanted to get a look at him?
I wouldn't if I were you. He's awfully shy.
Yeah, Grace.
It's his face.
Tell
There
her.
was an accident.
Oh.
A terrible accident.
Oh. Thank you.
Gracie, something's come up. I'm on a new case. Too bad you're not here to help, but Gerda can handle any research I need.
There we go.
I know I have a lot to decide, but that and the new book are going to have to wait. I have a feeling this is important.
Gerda. I don't think so.
No German woman will tread over me. Wow, she got here fast. I thought she would take a little more to get in the game, but no, she gets you right away. Chapter 2.
I need to see Gabriel, please.
I'm sorry, Herr Knight's not here.
He's great.
You must be Grace. I think we spoke on the phone.
Uh-huh. When is Gabriel due back?
I don't know. He's gone for some time. Maybe you would like to stay at the castle and wait for him?
I don't have much choice, do I?
No, you don't need to be so rude, Grace. I love how empty these rooms are.
Ups, ich habe nicht gewusst, dass einer hier ist. Ich bin hier für die Kamina fertig machen.
Yeah, it's okay. Fangen Sie ruhig an.
Oh yeah, going with Grace.
Kann ich Ihnen helfen?
Oh nein, danke.
Nice view of the Alps. Nice. Nice closet.
Why do I remember all these screens? I think because I spent hours trying to finish this without a walkthrough. Just trying to click and re-click things again.
Ritter ancestors, I assume. Like the lion on the Ritter talisman. Interesting. Pretty comfortable, even if he slept in it.
I don't think that's how that lock works, but okay.
Gerda?
Yes?
Where is Gabriel?
I don't know exactly.
Surely he said something when he left. You must have been here when his new case came up.
I was here.
What was it about? Was it around here?
All I know is that he was going somewhere.
Why is he
new.
just being so
I honestly do
angry
not know
about
where
it?
he is staying.
You must know something about Gabriel's new case.
It is not my business to talk or not talk about it. Gabriel took the case for someone else.
Really? Who?
Werner Huber. He runs the Gasthof in town.
So, how do you like working with Gabriel?
He has very nice
It is
hair.
fine.
Mm-hmm. Do you get along with him okay?
He is the Ritter heir.
What are you working on?
Plans for the castle.
Oh, what are you having done?
Lights, phones, plumbing, all new. Should have been done many years ago, but there was no money. Also, things need to be
It's
fixed.
been done with the book
stones.
money.
The castle is very old. Everything needs work.
Is Gabriel planning to live here permanently then?
Why not? It is his castle now.
I thought he might, sell it.
Sell it? He would not do that. The castle belongs to the Ritters.
Gabriel mentioned in his letter that, well, normally I do research for him. It's more or less my field, and if there's anything he needs to get done, I'd be happy to take care of it.
He did ask me to check some things for him, but I couldn't let someone else do the work.
I understand, really. But if Gabriel knew that I was already here, that I was around, he'd want me to do it.
I'm sorry. If I do hear from him, I'll ask him what he would prefer. Until then, I must do the work he asks me to do.
I'm curious. I was just wondering, what was it Gabriel asked you to research?
Just some things.
Some things about...
He asked me to check the Schattenjäger library for any record of other cases about... any other cases like this one.
I got you now.
Gabriel asked you to find other cases like this one? Well, that shouldn't be too tough. For you, I mean. So, what was this new case about again?
I cannot discuss the case with you. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. Why don't you go look around the area? I'm sure you could find something to do.
Gee, thanks. Gerda, there's a locked door in Gabriel's bedroom. Do you know where it goes?
It goes to the Schattenjäger library.
That's where all the Schattenjäger records are kept?
Yes.
Why is the door locked?
Gabriel doesn't want the workmen in there.
Oh. Can I get the key?
No. The library is for Schattenjägers only.
Well, thanks.
All right.
I thought Gabriel said this place was stripped. Guess Gerda's been busy shopping with the new Ritter fortune.
Damn you, Gerda. Shopping with my man's money.
That must be Gabriel's car. I wonder where the keys are.
Alright, let's go see the little town of Rittersburg.
St. Georg Church. St. Georg.
Guten Tag.
Auf Wiedersehen. What kind of share game is this? We haven't gone through the best. I mean, that's why it's probably one of the most pleasing to replay. I do remember there's a couple of sequences that are not exactly fun by today's standards, but I mean, there's gonna be a bit.
These coffins are really
before
old.
we get to them.
And they're all Schattenjägers.
There's gonna be some bullshit though. Don't worry about it. There's gonna be some bullshit.
It's a silver heart. Someone must have left it as a mourning gift. Wolfgang Ritter. 10 May 1923 to 25 June 1993.
So this was, I think, Gabriel's uncle who died in the last game. No accident. Nice little local pub. Ah, yes.
I don't want to disturb him.
He looks quite disturbing. That's Ludwig.
Pretty damn cute. I wonder who he is.
He looks like an AI reimagining of William Dafoe. I don't know why.
Guten Tag. Sind Sie Werner Huber?
Yes. Oh, you are an American, huh?
Guess I haven't quite got the accent down, huh? I'm a friend of Gabriel Knight.
I
I'm
think
staying
this
at
is
the
the
castle.
only actor who I've seen somewhere else. I don't remember where, but he's the only one in this game that I know for something else. I don't remember what he did, though.
You're the proprietor of this Gasthof?
Yes.
Yes.
It's very nice. Do you mainly serve food and drinks here?
Yes.
Oh, we have guest rooms upstairs, too. Yeah.
Oh? Does Rittersburg get a lot of tourists?
Some, not so many know about this place. It is perhaps better that way. Germans on holiday come here. Foreigners find their way here one way or another.
You speak English very well.
Yes.
Yes.
How did you learn it?
Wolfgang taught some of us. He thought we should know.
Really? Why?
It is a very good question, is it not?
I never got to meet Gabriel's great uncle. What was he like?
Oh, he was a true Schattenjäger. Yeah, like in the old days.
True and true.
He knew things.
What kinds of things?
Things. He had, how do you say it, the sight. He was a very good man to go to when you needed advice.
It must have been hard for the town when Wolfgang died.
Yeah, it was bad, yes.
But at least he died
not
very
a
far away from home.
surprise. Gerda knew. It was harder on her than the rest of us.
Really? Were she and Wolfgang close? You said Wolfgang was a true Schattenjäger. I suppose Gabriel... I mean, he's probably not what you expected.
Oh, we shall see with that one. Yeah, one cannot know the quality of the iron until it has been into fire. Huh? We shall see.
Tell me about Rittersburg.
It is a small town, private. We keep our business to ourselves.
We
You
wash
mean
our
about
clothes.
the Schattenjägers?
Oh, the Schattenjägers, sure. The Schattenjägers are of this place, and this place is of them. We behave in the old ways here. It has not changed much over the centuries. We still remember what the rest of the world has forgotten.
And that is?
That life is a battle between the light and the dark.
Ah, so like
Do you
Arkham.
know this?
Classic Commodore 64 game. Okay, that's a very obscure reference.
I think I mentioned that I was a friend of Gabriel Knight.
Yes.
Well, I came to help him on a case. A Schattenjäger case.
That is good.
Well, we got our wires crossed and he'd already left by the time I got here. But Gerda mentioned that he was on a case for you.
No, not for me. For my cousin, Sepp.
Lots of cousins around here. Is Sepp in town?
No, he and his wife went north for a few weeks. He does not live in Rittersberg anyway.
Oh. Well, perhaps you can help me then.
How do you mean?
Gerda's not sure where Gabriel is exactly, but you know where I can find him, don't you?
It is not my business to tell people where to find the Schattenjäger. It is maybe not so safe, you see.
Yes, I do see, and I appreciate your caution, really. But we worked together on his last case, and believe me, you'd be doing him a favor.
He sucks.
If he wants you to help him, he will have to contact you at the castle and tell you where he is himself.
Great.
Thanks, old man.
Do you know how long Gabriel will be gone?
If he is a good Schattenjäger, he will not come back until he has done what must be done. If he is not, who can say? Maybe he will not come back at all.
What must be done?
Solve the case.
Can you tell me what Gabriel's case is about?
No.
What?
Not specifically, of course, but in general. On our last case, we had to deal with a voodoo cult. I was just thinking if I just knew what he was up against, maybe I could do some research.
Well...
He left so quickly, I guess. He didn't have time to investigate here at all. And the Schattenjäger archives might have something pertinent in them, if I knew what to look for, that is.
Yes, that is true. There is much to be learned from the Schattenjäger past.
Exactly. Okay. Gabriel is new at this, you know? And Wolfgang's not around to give him advice.
All right, young lady. I will tell you what it is you need to look for.
The werewolves.
Yes?
Werewolf.
Werewolf?
Werewolf.
Werewolf. Say it again.
Gabriel's new case involves werewolves?
You don't believe in such things.
I don't know. It's a little outside.
Oh yeah, voodoo cult, I can...
If you truly want to be an aid to a Schattenjäger, you will have to believe in such things. Things that are outside. If you cannot...
All right, a werewolf. What do you know about them? Werewolves, that is.
Some things. This is not the first time that Rittersberg has seen the work of a werewolf, or even a werewolf itself.
Really?
Oh, no, not in my lifetime, you understand. But I was told of it when I was a boy. One was brought to town. It had killed many people. The Schattenjäger caught him. He was tried here.
When was this?
1700s, I think, somewhere around in there.
Thanks.
Bitte.
Bitte. So where have I seen this man? Let me see if I can find him. Werner Uber. So he's called K.E. Cuter. He was in The Last Starfighter, Zombie High, Star Trek Deep Space Nine. But none of these I've seen. Where have I seen him? He also did voice work for Emperor Battle Fortuna and Arcanum. Okay. He did get some work. Oh, also did Heretic 2, Grim Fandango. Alright, did a lot of video games, this man. Curse of Monkey... Oh, he was the voice of Greaseball Good Soup in the Curse of Monkey Island. That's pretty good. Where have I seen him? In the X-Files? Maybe. Seinfeld. He also did Seinfeld. Maybe I've seen it in Seinfeld. Babe, Warlock. Oh, yes. I've seen him in Warlock. Okay, yes. That's what I've seen. 1989, yeah. Okay. Sorry, I was just curious. Okay, so we got a lesson in werewolf lore. Not really.
this is where I've been sending Gabriel's fan mail.
Grüß Gott.
Grüß Gott.
Womit kann ich Ihnen dienen?
I don't think we have a letter for...
Bert Barkley knows more about history than I ever will. My German isn't good enough for chit-chat. Danke.
Bitte.
It's locked.
Yes, the door is really there.
Hallo,
you will
meine
believe
Dame. Kann ich
the door
Ihnen
is really
behilflich
there.
sein?
Hallo, wie geht es Ihnen?
Gut, danke. Und Ihnen?
Gut. Ich bin hier auf Urlaub und
Let's try English, shall we?
yes. I've been studying German at home and I thought I knew a lot, but it's so different now that I'm actually here.
Books alone are poor language teachers. You'll pick it up. Is there something I can help you with?
My name is Grace Nakamura. I'm staying at Schloss Ritter, and you are...
You may call me Herr Habermas. Welcome to Rittersberg, Miss Nakamura.
It's nice to meet you, Herr Habermas. What can you tell me about Rittersberg?
It's a small town.
It is a
We
very
mind our own
old
business.
town. The walls around it were built in 1438, but the city is a few centuries older than that.
Have there always been Ritters in Rittersberg?
Yes, Martin Ritter built the castle in 1223, and the town grew up around it. I'm proud to say we still have Ritter blood here to this day.
What is this building?
This is the Rathaus.
The town hall? Oh, thank you. Do you keep old town records here? Criminal trial records?
Yes, we have files going back to the 12th century.
Great. Werner Huber told me about a local trial that supposedly involved a werewolf. I'd like to learn more about it.
What was the date?
Sometime in the 1700s?
I'm afraid I would need a more specific time frame. We have many, many files.
Yes, of course. Thanks for your time.
Oh. Certainly.
Extreme close-up. I think we can do just a couple of things. Then I'll stop here for now. I think we need to go say sorry to Gerda.
Gerda? Do you have the keys to the car outside?
No, not yet.
That is Gabriel's car. He doesn't even let me drive it.
I had a feeling you'd say that. Well, thanks.
All right.
I want to take a look at the tools.
I don't think I need that. I don't...
What kind of secret passage did we open? Alright. there's the Phantasmagoria vibes. Oh no, Carno.
Someone's been using this passageway. Let me guess. Gerda's bedroom. What a surprise.
Disgusting. That's Wolfgang?
That must be Wolfgang. Something to remember him by, I guess.
I didn't remember he had long hair.
That must... I can't go out that way.
Careful, it's gonna be a horrific flashback somewhere. Crawling around in the dark. Okay. Yes.
How convenient. When the lord of the manor is slipping through the passageway to his amorous adventures, he can pick up a few flowers. An emergency exit. I guess that makes sense if you're fighting the legions of darkness. The castle looks huge from here. They've got more rooms left to restore than I thought. The castle...
Is that it? I think that's it. Okay.
How can...
Okay, let's go. Let's go check out the library. You will believe that Grace is about to open a door.
Biographies. Looks like they're mostly about Germans. Books on the occult. Here we go. Vampires, witchcraft,
voodoo,
ghosts, Asian spirits. Lycanthropes.
My favorite tropes.
How did you get in here?
Oh, hi.
sto la key?
How did you unlock the door? Oh, I see.
All right. Look, let's just drop all the pretense, okay? Obviously, I found the passageway. I know what's been going on in this little Alpinian love nest, and really, I couldn't care less. If you want to screw around with your employer, that's none of my business. But what I won't put up with is assisting the Schottenjäger crap. I gave up school to work on this stuff because I thought it was important. I'm doing the research that Gabriel wanted, and so help me, I'm going to be doing more than just research this time around. And I'm not going to sit around and wait for him to call and give me permission. And if you don't like it, it's just too damn bad.
What do you mean? I'm doing more than research this time around.
Fine. You do the damn research.
I've been doing the cooking and the cleaning.
Damn it.
I mean, we're also almost headed into the Mexican kind of drama territory. South American rather than Mexican. Yes, that's
The Journal of Victor Ritter. I'm not sure what other case books would be relevant. Chapter 3. Lycanthropy. There are two categories of werewolf cases: false or lycanthropic disorder cases and genuine werewolf cases. Lycanthropic disorder. Lycanthropic disorder is a mental condition in which the subject, called a lycanthrope, believes that he or she is a werewolf. The subject does not actually change shape, but is nevertheless capable of being as dangerous as an actual werewolf. Most cases of supposed werewolfery are really the work of lycanthropic disorder victims, man to beast. In real werewolves, a physical change to wolf form does occur. The change can be voluntary, at will, or can be forced by certain cycles of the moon and certain sounds, such as howling. Werewolves and immortality. Werewolves are immune from aging and from most physical diseases due to the constant regeneration of their physical tissue. They can therefore be virtually immortal. However, they can be killed by any wound that destroys the heart or the brain, or any form of death that causes brain or heart damage, such as hanging or other oxygen deprivation methods. The mind of a werewolf. Though primarily a true wolf while in wolf form, there is some proof that the werewolf retains enough knowledge to assist his killing. Recognition of victims, evasion of traps, and human cunning have all been seen on werewolf cases. Becoming a werewolf. There are several ways to become a werewolf. They include being given the power of shape-shifting through sorcery, being cursed by someone whom you have wronged in some way, called the Lyconia curse, being bitten by a werewolf, and being born to a werewolf. In each case, the blood of the subject becomes tainted or cursed. Damnation. A person who becomes a werewolf against his will, birth, curse, or bite, is not completely damned until he tastes of human blood. Once he does, his soul is eternally damned and nothing may redeem him. Even without tasting of human blood, however, as long as the taint lays upon the immortal soul, it cannot enter into heaven and will remain chained to the mortal plane upon death.
We don't like doggos in heaven.
Werewolf packs. Like real wolves, Werewolves can live alone for many years, yet the instinct for a pack often leads them away from their secretive lifestyles into revealing their nature to a priest or close associate, or converting another to werewolfry for companionship. This is when the otherwise cagey werewolf opens himself to detection. Werewolf packs cause immense destruction. A pack consists of one werewolf who became a werewolf through sorcery, birth, or curse. In other words, his is the original tainted blood. This werewolf is called the alpha werewolf.
There we go.
The remaining werewolves in the pack are called beta werewolves because they became werewolves through the bite of the alpha and carry the alpha's tainted blood. Alpha and beta werewolves. The relationship between alpha and beta werewolves is a complex one. Once a subject is bitten by a werewolf, his or her life and death are doomed to the werewolf curse. The victim does, however, have some hope. As long as they themselves do not taste of human blood, the curse is reversible. If the alpha werewolf is killed through some action of the beta's curse is broken. It is important to note that whether the beta werewolf was bitten by the alpha werewolf himself or by another beta, it is the alpha who must be destroyed, the source of the original tainted blood. It is also an interesting note that since betas and alphas share the same common blood, an alpha cannot physically harm a beta of his own bloodline by his own hand without inflicting the same injury upon himself. However, if a beta is harmed or killed by another, it does not affect the alpha.
Of course, the alpha cares not.
Symptoms of werewolfery. When hunting for a werewolf, it is important to remember that your biggest clues will come through your suspects' personalities. Becoming a werewolf is not transparent, no matter how the victim tries to hide it. The tainted subhuman blood greatly alters the subject's own mind and personality, even physical appearance. Therefore, look for symptoms in your human suspects that include increasing violence, increasing aggression, unprovoked rages, insomnia, restlessness, and other bizarre behavior.
I mean, except for insomnia,
unfortunately,
that would be
over time,
all
these symptoms can be brought under control, so do not rely upon them exclusively.
We'll see a lot of symptoms of werewolfery. Yeah, do you
a
like
good
the lore
example
down?
of this comes from a case reported by the Ancient Priesthood Society,
I mean, we cannot make this
Sul,
funny,
Brazil.
so let's just...
A rash of werewolf killings there was tracked to a high-ranking officer in the army. The society became aware of the man mainly through rumors of his violent behavior and changed personality. The case was successfully resolved with a man's capture. A good example of this...
She was about to say something else, but I think I clicked too soon. Okay, that's about enough lore, I think, for today. Let's just read this and then...
4th of March, 1864. To King Ludwig II, most gracious ruler of all Bavaria. I beg your forgiveness for my forthrightness in this letter, but I fear terribly for your Majesty's safety and thus have no time for subtlety. I have heard that the one they call the Black Wolf is close to your Highness. I have been investigating this man for reasons I cannot name at present, and I have learned that he is extremely dangerous and can only have the most dire of motives at heart in anything he pursues. I beg your Highness only this. Please do not see this man alone, nor even with your servants only to guard you. I promise you, all will be made clear very shortly when my investigation is complete. For now, only keep yourself safe. Your most grateful servant, Christian von Ritter, Schloss Ritter, Rittersburg, Bavaria.
Okay. Oh, we have the journal too. Okay, you know what? Let's be done with the lore. Let's read. How long is it? Okay, no, it's not very long.
Numerous deaths at the hands of a marauding wolf being recorded in a neighboring county, I set out to see if I could determine the cause. There had been rumors of a werewolf, and the dark signs did indeed seem to be present. The deaths had all occurred within a 40-kilometer range of woods, and at the heart was the village of Alfing. My assistant and I set a trap a short distance from the village. Though the beast had shown a propensity for human flesh, livestock had also been taken. It was a newling lamb we loosed in the thicket as a lure. We awaited downwind. For 2 nights the lamb bleated to no purpose, and once we had to fend off a hungry fox. But at last the beast himself took the bait. I might have missed him. The night was so dark, and the wolf himself was black. But my assistant saw the light of his eyes, and I heard the lamb's cries turn fearful. He had the poor dumb lamb by the throat when we sprang. He was swift and might have escaped, but his fatal mistake was to attack rather than run. My dagger struck through his chest and into his right lung. As I had agreed, we bound the wolf and tied shut its jaws. We brought it home to Rittersburg, still breathing, and turned it over to the magistrate. I pray for the man's unfortunate soul. May the law be swift and merciful. God be praised for aiding his servant. From his hand came the strength and wisdom to end the killing. Victor Ritter, Schottenjäger, 20 April 1750.
Okay, we got a date too, so that's good. Okay, so end of the lore. Okay, we got yeah, quite a fair bit of lore, so I think we should be okay for the next session to perhaps play rather than listen to long audiobooks about werewolves. But yeah, so far, yeah, it's definitely the best FMV game that I can remember playing. It's got a pretty good cast, a lot of information. We're gonna learn more about Ludwig II, of course, pretty soon. I'm checking out another actor from the cast, and he also did Star Trek Deep Space Nine. I mean, everyone did Star Trek Deep Space Nine. I guess that's normal. Everyone was in Deep Space Nine at one point, I guess. Except Dean Erickson. What I think there is almost no. Yes, he did Frasier. That's it. Did a little part as a waiter in Frasier. Oh, but the actor that plays Von Glover did a lot of stuff. Still doing stuff. I mean, none that I've seen. What's his stuff in? Polish, I think? Poland? He did do Inland Empire, so he has worked with David Lynch, so we got our David Lynch reference out of the way for the stream as well. Okay, well, we're gonna check out the casting now in the future. Okay, so that's the first stream. I mean, we're doing good. I haven't used the walkthrough once, so that's pretty good. That's I remember way more than I thought for it being 20 years or something like that, so I'm amazed. I'm quite happy with myself for once. Okay, so that's it for now. I will come back as usual next Friday, so in today's usual time, and we'll continue this journey into Germany and sausages and dogs and wolves doing the nasty, I guess. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks to Johnny, I think, how's it called, for the raid. I don't know if it's called Jackson. Sorry, Jackson, for the raid. And I'll see you on Friday, and we'll continue this. Ciao.